Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Spring Porter with Spring Solutions LLC. In this video, I'm going to be talking about 5 more reasons why you may be unsuccessful and 5 ways to keep organized. This is a part 2 to the video that I've created 3 months ago. So if you're interested in knowing what I added to this list, please stay tuned. Please note that I am not an attorney. This information is not indicated as legal advice. So we all need motivational factors. We all need to be reminded of these things. And these 5 reasons of why you may be unsuccessful can be applicable to unclaimed funds, to bankruptcy unclaimed funds, or to really anything in life that you're trying to achieve, whether it's losing weight or starting a successful business or going back to school. The first thing on that list is procrastination. We all do it from time to time. We may get stuck in a rut and we're unable to move past it. We may have these ideas. We may even have them written on paper. But if you're not actually doing the actual work, it's not going to manifest itself. So, and again, these are factors for myself as well. I have to remind myself of these same things to not get stuck in this procrastination. You actually have to have the action. It's sort of those people that talk about manifestation and how to manifest anything, and you just think about it and it appears. No, you actually have to do the work too. And that's the second component of that. You think about it and then there's an action, similar to crime. Like you think about a crime, but you have to actually perform it for it to be, an actual crime. So don't be stuck in this state of constant procrastination. It can happen from time to time, but you have to be willing to pull yourself out of it if you want to see success. Number 2 on this list, maybe you're unwilling to change your process or your approach. So let's say you're someone who's trying to lose weight, like I need to be doing, right? And you only want to do 10-minute walking. Well, if you're trying to lose 40 pounds, you may need to start running. You may need to start, incorporating some jumping jacks or jumping rope or other things. You got to change your approach for, a particular goal that you're trying to reach. So if you're trying to reach a certain amount of leads and you want a certain number of deals, but you realize that you're not getting anywhere, maybe it's your script that you have to change. Maybe you're only sending out letters, emails, and texts when you probably should be picking up the phone and actually calling these people. Or maybe you don't want to call family members because you're a little bit shy. You have to step outside your comfort zone. You have to be willing to be a little bit more uncomfortable, and you need to change your approach if you are trying to get a certain amount of success. So that is something that you are going to have to become familiar with doing. Number 3, maybe you're looking for that instant success. We all see success stories. We see people that are on YouTube, whether it be unclaimed funds or not. Maybe they made $100,000 on their first deal or $200,000 and they made it within a few months. Maybe that's not going to be your success story. Maybe your first success story is going to be a $2,000 claim or a $2,500 claim. So it cannot always be about the money. You're going to have to find another motivational factor for you because money may not always come right away. So please don't always look for the instant success. You can use money as a motivational factor for sure, but it can't be the only motivational factor. So just know that it's going to take some time. Maybe you're someone who is scared to fail or to make mistakes. Maybe you are a perfectionist. Maybe you don't want to realize that you're doing something wrong. You have to get out of that mindset. I've made so many mistakes with my YouTube channel and with, creating a course and presenting these things all at one time. I've probably made the mistake of quitting my job before I knew all the ins and outs to this. But again, I had to jump for it. And for me, it was like sink or swim. I have to figure this out. And so sometimes it can work for your advantage, but you have to be willing to make mistakes because that is really when you learn the most. You can't be distracted when you're doing anything. Facebook, Instagram are really good tools for you to, learn information and to present your business ideas and to promote your ideas. But they can also be a really great distraction. You see people online and you watch certain YouTube channels, and before you know it, you're watching boxing matches or, you're trying to figure out how to cook, holiday meals. You get distracted. So make sure you are able to rein in when you realize that you have strayed from your list. Again, there's no boss for you in this scenario. You become your own boss. So you're not going to have someone tapping you on the shoulder and say, hey, you need to stick to your goals, or let me see what your work is for today. There's no one evaluating you. So you're going to have to become good at doing that for yourself. All right. And here are some ways, more ways that you could be more successful. So you're going to have to work hard. You know, these funds are there, but they're not going to jump into your bank account. The leads are not going to always find you. You're going to have to go and put forth the work if you want anything to happen, similar to losing weight. If you want to look great, you want to feel great and be able to move your body, you have to work hard. And that one specifically is for me. That's something I'm struggling with now, is my weight, is with other people, and just anything in general. You're going to have to work hard to achieve your goals. Number two, you're going to have to be flexible, as I mentioned before. Flexibility plays a major key in it. You're working with clients and potential leads, and the script may not always go your way. You may not always be able to get the amount that you're looking for. So you're going to have to be flexible, be willing to make changes, and sort of deviate from the plan. It's sort of like going on a road trip and there's a detour. You see signs. There's men working up ahead. You see the caution sign. You got to make turns, and you got to be willing to deviate from your initial plan when it's necessary or when it's appropriate. Number three, you have to be willing to serve people. As I mentioned, success is not always about the money. For example, I legitimately like to help people. I think I really am a teacher at heart. I used to actually teach English, ESL in Korea for about 3-4 years. And I think I actually was meant to actually be a teacher. I do like presenting information. I like to help other people at the end of the day. So the fact that I'm able to do this and make money while doing it is a plus. So you have to be willing to, again, serve people, because the money may not always come right away. So there's going to have to be another motivational factor for you. Keep in mind that, good customer service and serving people really goes a long way. Number four, you cannot rely on other people. Even if you have a partnership, even if you have mentors. I have 2 right now that I'm looking at on YouTube that are sort of mentors for me, whether they know it or not. But I'm looking up to them for, business ideas and how to expand, how to make money online. Even with them being a mentor, I can't rely on them. Even if I'm with a partner, partnering with someone, you have to rely on yourself and what your capabilities are, because people may let you down, or people may not be in the same vicinity that you're in, and you may not be able to get to them and get things done that you need done on time. For example, a few videos ago I mentioned that I had outsourced my list to 2 paralegals that I found on a group in Facebook. Well, I never got those lists. There was a reason as to why they couldn't create it. Somebody's laptop got broken. They had too much work at their job and they were unable to do it. Now, this was a job, by the way. I was going to be paying them $150 to make me a list of $100 to create a list for me. And I was unable to get the list that I needed. So I couldn't rely on them. So I have to go above and, again, be flexible. I have to find a different way to get to a different outcome. And I didn't let that discourage me from my goal at the end of the day. So, and again, you have to be focused. Even though people may disappoint you, certain obstacles may come up, you still got to remain focused on the end goal. I had so many distractions, and I had to be really flexible with creating my course and my YouTube channel. All this is brand new. This is uncharted territory for me, as I have never done this particular thing. I have to stay focused. So let that be a lesson to you too. Make sure throughout it all, you have to keep that end goal in mind. And, you're going to have to keep all of these things working together. It's sort of like a balancing act of working hard, being flexible, serving people. And then again, some days you may not feel like doing any of this and you just want to procrastinate. I think the goal is to have a balance of all of this, because we're not going to always be successful 24 hours a day. It's just sort of a dance, it's a give and take, because you're still learning as you grow. So keep this in mind. I hope that these are reasons and ways that will basically help you. These, again, are reminders for myself too, as I'm navigating through this entrepreneurial route in my life that I'm trying to take. So please continue to like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you have not done so already. If you want to take a look at part 1, again, I've posted that link up somewhere up top in this video. So please continue to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.